Hey everyone, welcome to another cleaning video. Today, I sound horrible. I am getting off of sinus infection, head cold, allergies. It's just really bad for me right now. So I am apologizing up front for how I sound, but I'm really excited about today's video. There's so much that we're going to be getting done. Today we are focused in on the backyard. We have so much to do. We've got to trim back the banana trees. We've got to cut the backyard. We've got to trim back all of the hedges and stuff. And this was actually over on 2 different days. And you'll get, first will be on the first day, and then towards the end will be on the second day. And then you'll get to finally see how it all turned out. And I don't know why I didn't think of it to be set up this way. And I really am enjoying it. We are in the future looking into either building a gazebo or getting a kind of like a pavilion type cover up, or just one of those pop-up, really large pop-up umbrellas that you could just wind up and it leans over and it opens really, really big. But a lot of other things need to happen first. We've got so many other projects to get done in the house, but that's in the long haul in regards to the umbrella. I've got some sanding to do on the table. The back patio table is all dried out, but it's still in really good condition. I'll be doing that in a future video, but I'm so excited for today's video. Again, we've got so much to get done. As you can see, all these weeds, we've got to pick up all the loose limbs and branches and everything that's fallen off the trees, cut the backyard, but most importantly, today's video is a massive collaboration with 2 of my YouTube best friends, and I'm excited for you guys to meet them. If you've been around, you know them very well because I've collabed with them before, with Barbara Joe at Jabara and also Mandy with Hey It's Mandy. How much more do I need to tell you guys about these 2 girls? I love them. They're amazing. Jabara is over on the West Coast. She's a full-time YouTuber. She's got such realistic content of little ones, like extreme messes, you guys, because she's got a tornado named Bug is what I call him, but he is amazing on so many levels. He's the cutest little thing ever. But with that being said, he gives her a run for her money. He gives you the content that she has on her channel, but I love her style. I love her content. We have so much fun messaging and texting one another and laughing at one another. But she's a sweet friend. And when I say she's one of my YouTube best friends, she is. And my second one is Mandy with Hey It's Mandy. What can I say? Do I need to say more? She has been around on my YouTube channel for years. She's been a massive supporter of me and my life and my kids. She and I, excuse me, also have a podcast that is always linked down below. We have so much fun over there. If you love true crime, mystery, dark humor, go check it out. You guys, our latest one that went up, we were dying laughing. I mean, it was so bad. It was so bad. It was bad, but in a good way. But she's got a special place. Both of these women have a special place in my heart. Love Ruben. Ruben is her fiance, soon to be husband, and he's a hoot of a time. But you guys, please go check them out. They will be linked down below, and also if I can fit all of us at the end, I will. But if not, they will be linked down below. And again, I hope that you guys go check them out. Show them some love. Let them know that you came from me if you have not heard of them. But if you have, just still go say hi. Go say hi. These women are amazing and will give you all the motivation that you're needing if you're needing more after today's video. Now, today's video is about 54 minutes long. This is a long one. This is a doozy, you guys, a doozy. We've got, like I said, so much to do. I have been feared by, what is those darn things called? Frogs. Yes. A frog jumped out at me, and that was captured. and I left it in for you guys so you guys can have a little laughter. I sweated my tail off. There was a part actually at the end, the second part or the second day, where I actually kind of got a little worried or scared for myself because, like I said, I'm coming off of this head cold or whatever this is, or allergies. And I thought, Rosa, go ahead and do it when I'm supposed to be resting. And I went outside and I tried to get work done. And I got super lightheaded. My hands were shaking. And as you can hear, I have no voice, or if I do have a voice, I sound like a guy. But my name is not Victor, it's Rosa. And again, welcome back, you guys. Welcome if you're new. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give today's video a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below if you feel comfortable letting me know where you're watching from, and let's chat a little bit. But before we get there, let's get into today's video. Let's get all into this backyard. My hands are going to get nasty and I'm going to get sweaty. But we need to get some cleaning done. So you would think that it would be easy to get teenage boys to come out and help with some lawn work. No, it was not easy to get these boys out to help. They did not want to be outside, but their dad had instilled in them that their mother should not be the only one outside sweating, especially if they've got able bodies. That's what he calls it, able bodies to get up and help. And do some things. This Florida heat is not enjoyable. I mean, I love the winters. It is not hot. Like it's very cool, but the summers here are just is unbearable at times. But one of the investments that I was able to do in the backyard is have our storage unit, and you guys will get a better look at that later on in the video or throughout the video. We were able to move all of our lawn equipment, rakes, a lot of our potting soil, all that good jazz into this storage unit. It was a bit on the pricey side. I mean, well, if you call $300-400 pricey, I think any amount of money is pricey, especially nowadays. But we purchased it from Costco, and it's been a really great investment. And my husband was able to put it together fairly quickly. But everything is in there, from the lawnmower to anything that we need to work on the backyard, shears, branch cutters, anything. What is it called? The pole cutter for, like, tall trees. I don't know. Pole saw. There you go. The pole saw. So a lot of that stuff is in there. But one of the things that we do invest in is also, or another thing that we do invest in, is a lawn service. Our front yard is St. Augustine grass. So if you're familiar with St. Augustine grass, then you know it is very, very temperamental. She can become a beast. Well, because of the amount of time, effort, and money that we have put into our front yard, for its curb appeal, my husband did want to, while he traveled for work, he did want a lawn service to come and take care of the front yard. We do take care of the backyard ourselves, although he can come and edge, and he does edge, and he'll blow the back patio. But when it comes to trimming the trees or the banana trees or pulling up weeds, we take care of that in the backyard. One, it saves us money. Two, it saves us money. And I've got what my husband calls able-bodied boys that can come out and help. Cameron was my runner. He helped me go get things from the garage. As you guys saw, he was bringing back soil. He went and got the weed killer to kind of help clean up and kill some of the weeds around the edging and the house and things like that. But what I'm excited about is how it all turned out and how it all looked. And so, again, this first part of the video, I am doing a tremendous amount of work when it comes to edging and cleaning and getting rid of, loose branches, because at this point, we had been back maybe 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks from being gone for over the summer. I wanted to make sure that I came back, got a lot of this stuff taken care of so that I am able to maintain it better and take care of it better. So with that long bit, I am going to just get back in it. My voice is going in and out. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm still dealing with this sinus infection, as I said at the beginning of the video. So let's let the music play and give you guys some more motivation and hopefully inspire you to get some yard work done yourself. So many of you are new to my channel, and I wanted to take this part of the video and just kind of tell you or introduce myself to you and to kind of give you an insight of who I am and why I do what I do, and also to welcome those that come back all the time. Thank you guys so much for being here. But as I said, my name is Rosa, or if I have yet to say that, my name is Rosa, and I'm a mama of 3 boys, and my oldest is 21, my middle son is 17, and my youngest is 13. And he's soon to be 14 this year. My other 2 have already kind of done the age change already. I have summer babies and spring babies and a fall baby. So, but I work from home as I do YouTube. I have a podcast. Like I said, beginning, I have a podcast with Mandy, and it's a true crime, mystery, murder, dark humor. There are some really interesting stories that we cover. Some, what do I call them? Non-needed facts. But when we do those, it's, we educate the masses. We like to let you guys know of the things that are out there that we never knew, but did we really need to know? Kind of things about jail facilities or last meals, and of what these criminals have chosen. And so we've been working on this podcast since of March, and again, that'll all be linked down below in the description box, and please go check it out and download. But I've been enjoying working from home for the past 3 years. Actually, I've been doing other things because I have a heart of entrepreneurship, but I've tried everything from Mary Kay to Mary Kay for 10 plus years, and although I love the product, it's just and the stage of life that I'm in right now, and where I'm at with my kids, I'm at home, and that is where my life is. And with my husband traveling, I noticed that a lot. I just needed to stop here for a second and let you guys see this moment. I also have a fear of frogs. I have a fear of frogs, y'all. I don't like them. I think they're disgusting. I think they need to die. I don't care. I'd rather deal with 1,000 of bugs around my house before I deal with a frog. I'm okay with lizards. I've got lizards. Let the lizards eat it. Why do the frogs need to be here? Listen, they were a plague for a reason. God added them into a plague for a reason. So I'm not for that life. No, ma'am. Anyway, let's get back to a little bit more about me. So I'm a work from home mom. As I said, I do YouTube full time. I have this cleaning channel that I post twice a week on. I restarted my vlogging channel, and that I post 2 videos a week. There are times, I think this past week, when you guys see this, I wasn't able to post my Wednesday video, and that's because I've been dealing with sinus infection and allergies and potentially even a head cold. I'm not necessarily sure, but it had me down for quite some time, and the only energy that I was able to muster up was enough to feed my kids and take my youngest to and from practices, and also pick up my middle son from his games and all kinds of stuff. And he's been so sweet and kind, where he's been trying to find rides for me so that I don't have to get out of the house and make myself do things. And so but my husband travels a lot for work. He is a contractor, and he is He comes home quite often as we travel to go and see him. Right now, his contract is based in Ohio, so we go back and forth quite a bit, as I said. He was just home a couple of weeks ago. He is scheduled to come home again, and we talk all the time via FaceTime. I literally think if you're to look at our phone history, it's between all of us, we either are texting him or FaceTiming him, but it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny that he's the main number that we call all the time. But we do spend the summer up there, as I said, as to why we're kind of getting back into cleaning this back patio, getting the back patio in order. As you guys can see, it needed it really, really bad and still does. We're in Ohio for the summer. We also spend Christmas break in Ohio with him, just to, have the family together. But we've been doing this lifestyle of him traveling for work for almost 6 years now. It was difficult, but we've been able to work it out. I mean, this is kind of the new norm of lives now where someone's always on the road. But we've been able to manage. We've owned our home for 6 years. This is our very first own. We've rented for many, many years and in apartments and also in houses. And for us owning this home, it's been a dream and we've absolutely loved it. The only thing that we don't like is that it's an HOA. And if you guys know what I mean about that, if you live in an HOA, then you know the difficulties. But also, I do enjoy having an HOA because not everybody or anybody can have just about anything in their yard. So, but it's just, it's just the permission. It's the permission that you have to ask to get things done. I'm just like, really, peeps? So this is the before. And then we're going to get into the after of what it looked like for day one, or part one of the video. And there's part two of the video. We're going to remove this rug and scrub the concrete and move the plants around, spray some weed killer, and trim up some more of these bushes. I'll also be sharing some of the future projects that we will be doing in the back patio with cutting down some trees and also investing in an umbrella or what are they called? A gazebo. So I'll be inserting those here in a little bit. But here's part two of today's video. And actually, I will have to say there was a moment where I actually scared myself. I think I mentioned this earlier in the video. I scared myself. This was literally, so today is Wednesday, September 7th, where I'm doing this voiceover. Part two of this video was done Saturday, so just a few days prior to this. And as you've heard me say, I've been recovering over being sick. I've been in bed. I've not had much of an appetite. I've been trying to stay hydrated, but I actually got lightheaded. I got very weak, very tired. My hands were shaking, where I had to then call in my oldest son to help finish scrubbing this patio because I just didn't have the energy. I couldn't get any more out of myself to do hard labor stuff. I was able to finish with repotting some things and moving the furniture around, but just like the hardcore stuff, I could not do. This is my oldest son. He's also modeling for you guys. I always tell him to put some clothes on. Just, when you're 21 and you go to the gym all the time and you lift weights, why not? If I was in the gym all the time and I looked like that, I would probably be buki naked outside, practically with no clothes. But so that's kind of just who I am. My kids do live at home. I think my oldest kind of feels sad for me because my husband's not around. He is in college. He does work full time. He is looking into moving out And I think he's dragging his feet on that, quite honestly, because of him not wanting me to be left behind with the 2 younger ones. But I know time is going to come where he is going to have to go, and it's going to tear me apart. So we're going to get back into this. Just a little bit of who I am and what I do, and in regards to YouTube, podcasting, and I also declutter homes for friends and family, and also a client base. I do have a client base where I do charge. So that is what I also do on the side, and I absolutely enjoy every bit of it. But let's get into today's video. Let's finish up this back patio and really get this concrete scrubbed. So really quickly, I wanted to explain the process of what I was doing. I was supposed to pick up my mother-in-law's, what is it called, the power washer, but I had forgot it when I was over at her house, and I just told myself, you know what, Rosa, I didn't have a power washer growing up. Go back to how I used to do things growing up, and that is getting the handy dandy brush, using some dish soap and some bleach, and calling it a day. And that is exactly what I did. It did take me back to when I was younger. I would help, clean up the back or the patio at our house growing up. And I'll also take you with me while I clean the windows the same way. Just using soap and water and a broom, and just going to town on it. So that is what I did here. I could not reach, obviously, the second floor window. So I did Liam's window, which is this window, and also the sliding door. So wanted to kind of give you guys kind of the process of what I was doing and what I was using. So again, it was just soap, which is the palm olive soap, and obviously the water and the bleach. It's a diluted bleach, but it's majority. I want to say 75% bleach and about 25% of water that's in that sprayer. And that sprayer you could actually get from the garden section at Walmart. But here I'm going to go ahead and clean out all the leaves. I wasn't going to. I literally got to the part where I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to get all these little corners and crevices, but I wanted to really give this back patio a new look, a new feel, a facelift. So why not do that? And I did that by, cleaning out all the leaves. I did it around the storage unit and also over by the grill. And you guys will get a glimpse of all of that. I just wanna make you mine. I just wanna make you mine. I just wanna make you. I just wanna make you. I just wanna make you. Mine, 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 mine. So here's where I tried to continue to push through the day, and I just couldn't do it anymore. So I had to call in reinforcements and got my oldest son to help scrub this particular area because, as you guys saw and can see, it was just, the muck was so thick here. Our chairs were sitting in this spot, so a lot of the dirt and water, it was just gross here. So he did a fantastic job by scrubbing this area for me while I rested a little bit and also just, rinsed it off. Much more, obviously, I was able to do and getting the rest of this concrete, as you guys can see, it's getting cleaned up, but it was so nasty, you guys. This concrete needed it bad. We both agreed, my son and I both agreed, that the pressure washer would do better, but until then, the broom will do just fine. It is hard work, but it got the job done. It is so satisfying to see the dirt just wash off the concrete or this back patio. Again, I know that a power washer would get more up, but this just was so satisfying because, as you guys can see, it needed it terribly. And I not only cleaned up the back patio, but also scrubbed the back mat because it actually had like a film of green on it. And so I needed to make sure that I was able to scrub all of that. And I'm going to show you here just kind of the process of where we're at right now on part 2, where we stand with a clean back patio, and also where we're going to be headed to next, which will be moving over to the grill area. I will have to say I stopped scrubbing at this point. I did not go into scrubbing the patio anymore, or the back patio, or this concrete. I couldn't. I remember I didn't have much energy left, but I wanted to make sure that I didn't leave it looking bad. So I at least cleaned up all the leaves around the grill, and also kind of rinsed off the wall, and also just swept and rinsed off all of the soap. And that is what I will be doing here now. So I'm going to go ahead and lay out this rug. It is an outdoor rug. I actually got it from Big Lots. I showed it in a vlog, so if you're not familiar that I have a vlog channel, I do have a vlog channel, and I did do a big haul or Big Lots shopping or shop with me, and this is one of the items that I purchased. It was actually on sale for $35, and I love the pattern of it. I love how bright it is. I didn't want something as big as the last one. Quite honestly, I loved the last one. It covered the entire back patio, but because I don't know if you guys noticed that some of the corners were kind of chewed up, and that's because my kids, when they cut the backyard, they turn the mower. I don't know. I guess they feel like they need to bring the lawnmower up all the way onto the patio. I don't know why. And it also had a lot of burn coal holes or holes in it from the coals when we would set the grill up or whatnot. So it was a hassle. It needed to go. But I love how this turned out, and the color scheme that I was able to put together. But let me know what you guys think. So the cushions I got from Big Lots, and I also got this area rug or outdoor patio rug from Big Lots. It's a 5x7. So as we're wrapping up today's video, I want to thank you guys so much for being here, and I really hope that today's video motivated you or gave you some ideas on what you can do or how to clean your back patio or whatever the case is. Now I am cleaning up the leaves, raking all this up so that at least I look like I've manicured my yard. And so I'm just raking up all the leaves that were on the back patio that was brushed off and raked off. And so I'll be doing that here now. But I thought I would show you guys some ideas and some things that I've been thinking about wanting to add. As I mentioned earlier, I wanted to do a new umbrella or a gazebo over the actual sitting area of our backyard or the back patio, and then the palm tree that's over to the right of the camera, where I was cleaning up all the grass, and they're like little hedges that is surrounding it. We're actually wanting to cut that down because it has gotten so tall that we're unable to manicure it, unable to climb up the tree to trim back without getting a tree company to come out and do it and spend a ridiculous amount of money on doing it. So before it continues to grow, because these palm trees can grow super tall, we are going to cut it down, and my dream is putting this tree in its spot. There are several of these trees in our neighborhood or surrounding my neighborhood, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Now, yes, I know it's a dump tree. It blooms once or twice a year, but it's gorgeous. It is so beautiful. So I thought, why not? Let's give it a try. So I'll be looking into finding a baby version of this tree, placing it center of where that dirt spot is, and eventually filling it in with grass and just kind of keeping it simple and plain, getting some sod and laying it down so that it's just nice and simple and plain for us to have and not worry about the weeds and around the shrubbery and all that other stuff. I will be relocating those shrubberies or those bushes. Yes, I will be. I'm not going to throw them out, but I will relocate them maybe on the outside of our fence along the fence line. We'll see how that goes, because there are some lower areas on the outside of our fence along the curbside, and I think it'll be pretty nice and pretty once it's all nice and edged out. But I love that tree. Let me know what you guys think. But that is pretty much all we really want to do. Of course, we would love to get a nice sectional out here. But because of the non-coverage, that's why we're torn between either the umbrella or the gazebo. We're torn between the two. What should we do? I want the gazebo. The husband wants the umbrella. So you guys tell me what you guys think. Obviously, we are in hurricane season, so we have to put that in, or in hurricane state, we have to put that in consideration. Certain months of the year, for about 4 or 5 months of the year, we get pretty nasty hurricanes that can do some serious damage to houses and to properties. And so we're just wanting to make sure that whatever we put out on our back patio can handle the weather, can handle the elements. And I know that if we do the umbrella, we will not be doing a tan one, just because of the mildew and the stains and all that other good jazz. So we would definitely probably get a darker one, potentially a black one. I love the accent of the black, especially we have it on the outdoor rug, and then we will definitely get, once we get that yellow tree and it blooms yellow, it is going to look absolutely gorgeous and amazing. But we are just about done with today's video, and although there's still much more to rake up, we're 50 minutes in and this video is 54 minutes long. And I want to thank you guys again from the bottom of my heart for being here. Thank you for always coming back, for those that do come back. And if you are new and you're coming from Jabara or from Mandy and you haven't heard of me, hi, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope you do consider sticking around and joining our community, our family. There's just real life cleaning here, real life conversations. None of my videos are scripted, as a reason why I say a lot of ums and all those things that I should be editing out. But you know what? That's a lot of more. That's a lot of more work. That's a lot more work for me to do. But I wanted, there's that word again. Just want you guys to know that I like to provide real content and real life content. And my life is extremely busy with my boys and also trying to provide a second income for my family. Although that my husband travels for work and does well for us, it's still something that I want to contribute to the family. I want to be able to say that I paid the light bill, or hey, I can pay the mortgage this month, or hey, whatever the case is. So I thank you guys so much for being here, liking my videos, watching my videos. Please share, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It actually helps my channel. It tells YouTube that you guys like my channel and they will push it out more. So this is the after. This is what we were able to accomplish after this entire long video. We've got so much more to do out here. Again, we're going to be potentially cutting down the tree this fall in November, and looking into either getting the umbrella or the gazebo. So you guys let me know what you guys think. But thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys to the moon and back, and I appreciate you more than you even know. Please make sure to go check out Barbara Jo and Mandy's channel if you have yet to do so. Their info will be linked down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Much love, and God bless.
Give me something, I know that you want it. Come on, give me something. The night is young and so